and I am not there yet. Here I am. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. I have a Nekotan here already. And it's the one who rarely comes here. So I am really happy, though I only have like half of the chair. Like, she has the other half. So my back is not at, to the chair because the Neko is, behind me. But yeah, he's the orange kitty, orange Nekotan is on my bed right now. So nope, he's not being chaotic right now. It's just the other one, the other calico cat, the one that really comes inside my room. He was just like down. She was on the floor looking up, wanting to sit on my chair. So I was like, I scooted over to the edge so she could get the back part. Oh yes, we have a Nekotan with us right now. Nekotan! And the orange cat went out. The one behind me is still behind me. Anyway, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. How's your day so far? I hope it's been good. Have you guys eaten? I hope you have. If not, go get something to eat. No, I have some snacks for now. I have some donuts and some pastries before, being able to eat something else. If ever I still get hungry. Nikotan! I'm like, it's really hard sitting like this, but it is fine. It's for the Nekotan, guys. For the Nekotan. Anyway, yeah. I hope, you guys had a wonderful day so far. And if you guys still have some stuff you gotta do, good luck. But for now, we will just be playing Sherlock Holmes. Will continue with our, detectiving skills. Detectiving. Anyways, go to game scene. Wow. Gonna take a while to show up again, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, there. There you go. Does it not consider my controller or... Wait. I need to go check, guys. I am not so sure. It doesn't... So gotta go change to the Xbox controller, I think. So many wires. So annoying. Okay. Now it supports my Xbox controller, not my DS4. Sad, but fine. That's how it is. No, no, no. Oh, pizza! I like the pizza. What pizza are you making, Ace?
The letter is on the table.
This is where I keep my... This is...
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
Yes, but
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cut.
Mrs. Hudson's cold cut. This lady is always looking, like, whether it be day or night, he's always
The letter
there.
is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
A pan pizza with the cheese on the bottom, topping, then sauce. Oh! That's the... Oh, hello, Super! Good luck with lurking. What you doing? Doing some schoolworks or, I don't know.
A wax seal with the monogram E.B.
Uzibi.
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry
Oh, it
when he
was.
wrote this letter.
Is it Lestrade? Oh, Brackenstall
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
opens his feet. My dear Mr. Holmes, I should be very glad of your immediate assistance in what promises to be a most remarkable case, and is something quite in your line. Except for releasing the lady, I will see that everything is kept exactly as I have found it. But I beg you not to lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave Sir Eustace there. Yours faithfully, Inspector Lestrade. It
So,
bees.
what is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always, it appears to be a case of
The
murder.
Nicotan.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so.
Oh,
Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man.
oh wow.
These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the EB
Is the dead guy
monogram,
used?
their
Is
coat
the
of arms.
EB stands for Eustace?
The crime was committed before
Brackenstall?
midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime. Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately.
The Nicotan is
I
like
live in hope of an interesting
smelling.
morning.
Nicotan, you cannot have my food, okay? That is my food. Toby!
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
Hudson's cold.
This is where I keep my archive. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. A map of London.
Oh yeah, we can go first person POV here. Oh, let's go, I guess.
Ah,
Oh, he
Mr.
just
Holmes and
switched
Dr.
positions.
Watson, here you are.
No, Neko is not
I'm
hungry.
very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the three Randalls?
Exactly. The father and two sons. It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Sir Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes.
Oh.
His head was knocked in with his own poker.
A violent act of aggression.
Yes, the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair.
Uh-oh.
But I think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid, Teresa Wright.
Where is the body of the deceased?
You're
In
right.
the dining room. We haven't touched anything.
All right, I'm going to examine it.
Very good, Watson. Baron Lyndon Brackenstall.
He looks like his pictures looks a bit like Beethoven stuff from the photos and things.
Lord Ramsay Brackenstall. Lord Brigham Brackenstall. Sir Warthen Brackenstall. Lord George Brackenstall. The
Vampire
Brackenstall
vibes.
family seems rather austere.
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room. Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room. Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning.
Okay. I'm just wanna see if I can go somewhere else, and you keep on saying Lady Brackenstall always in the morning room.
Ladies, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
I
Wow.
am sorry for your loss. Please accept
Just a
my
year ago.
deepest
Poor
condolences.
lady.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
Oh. Yikes. Fresh bruises. Hey. Gold brooch. Kangaroo. Elegant dress. Oh. Old bruises. Wedding ring. What happened last
Can
night?
you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and, oh God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw two others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist and felled me unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were three, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he
Oh,
was
wow.
drunk. And he suffered from dark moods, but nothing
Uh-oh.
else.
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you? Yes, he did. He was very angry at the time. Out of
Ooh.
control. Again.
And your
Sir
management
Eustace
issues?
was a drunkard. To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
Then why did they become married then?
Did these three villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard, but you can see for yourself in the dining room.
Your ladyship?
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
I like their house though. Newspaper. What does it say? Family business booming. The Randall gang is back on the street. Okay. Jack Randall. William Randall.
The description of the Randall gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one in the Times article.
What if the lady got tired of, her husband, so she hired the Randall group so that they would, finish off her husband and pretend it they let it
These
pretend it
scratches
to
are
be
most
like
definitely
a
made
theft
by
or
the picture
something.
frame.
Hello, vampire. Oh.
This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
Just the photograph. Okay.
This photograph of Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a port, but which one?
I'm doing good. How about you?
So the lady and her
Delayed.
maid came from Australia a year and a half ago on this ship.
You're just stealing photos, just like that, huh? You're just taking stuff, just like that. Hello, maid. Maid-san.
Teresa, I would like to hear your testimony.
Certainly, sir.
Coffee stain. Wrinkles. Vinegar smell. Tearing. Working hand. Coffee stain. Nekutan left.
As
Oh,
I
well.
sat by my bedroom window, I saw
Okay,
three
now-
men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. But I thought nothing of it at the time. Oh, if I'd known.
And then?
I went to bed, and it was more than an hour after that I heard my mistress scream. And down I ran, to find her tied to the chair and him on the floor with his head smashed. That's all I know. My mistress is very tired, can't you?
She will rest after opening the
Lady
safe.
Brackenstall, could you open this wall safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know the combination.
We have to open it. Your ladyship?
Oh, we gotta find his combination, I
Let
guess.
us try to open this safe. This safe can be cracked. I only have to pay attention. The dial will vibrate when it is set to the correct number. Antique coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered without care.
He didn't bother
It
taking the
is
coins,
common
even the
practice to
money.
keep one's valuables in a safe behind a painting. It should not
Mhm.
really pose a challenge for a criminal.
They wanted to take money. Medical report. Sir Eustace, your current physical and mental state is of great concern. There are several signs of a hepatic decompensation. The last time we met you, your eyes were bloodshot and your skin was tinged with yellow. There is a particular odd odor from your breath that is common in those suffering from liver damage. Oof. Then there are the lung abscesses that we have discussed. The leg cramps you have described to me are caused by an alteration to the nervous system, which in turn is caused by an excess of alcohol. That's what he gets for drinking a lot of alcohol. Lung, nervous system, liver. Like, come on! That includes the tremors. Your liver seemed excessively hard at time of your examination, which is a sign of an evolving cirrhosis. There are also signs of ascites fluid in the peritoneal cavity. No, folks, no. Which are evident with your swollen stomach. The pain beneath your left rib indicates a pancreatic malady, which may lead to a fatal and fulminant pancreatitis. Your condition may pose a risk to others. Your excessive alcohol consumption lowers your self control and heightens your aggression. I am available to help you with this problem. There are a number of treatment options. Hey. Hey guys, nothing good comes from drinking a lot of alcohol. Nothing good.
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
Oh wow. He hunts a
So,
lot.
Watson, what have you learned from examining Sir Eustace's body?
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant. Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
A trapper's hut. A trapper's hut.
Ooh. There must be something here. I like the music. It's ominous, but sounds a bit calming. Doggo? Can we go here? Just to exit? I heard the doggo, but I cannot see where the doggo is. Oh well.
The hunting scene.
Oh, hunting. Thing.
Antique hunting weapons.
I was late to work. Gotta catch up with. Oh, good luck, super, good luck. I hope you're able to catch up.
These wine bottles are expensive and mostly from France. This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen.
It was just
An
pretend.
empty silverware box. It appears that the intruders have stolen
I think
the
it was just
contents.
pretend theft, but their motive is murder.
A bottle of wine is missing here. The criminals did not thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware. The hunting scene. This door leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there. Sailor's knots. That's interesting. This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to follow their trail. I will take it with me. This is the chair that Lady Brackenstall was tied to.
Yeah, what about it? Okay, that's it. Glasses.
A decanter standing next to the open bottle. An inseparable pair indeed. Chateau Calon.
Oh, that's the wine
Ségur,
bottle that's,
French
you know.
wine, Grand Cru.
Or maybe they hired her. He
This
hired
glass
them.
has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing. There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted before being poured. This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
What
It
is
is rather strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other two are clear.
Savages drank from them?
A deer hunt.
He likes hunting a lot. Ugh.
It appears that the bell rope was cut by someone taller than me. A fur trader's cabin.
Oh, time to check out the body. Dead body. Hi, Chet. Hello. How you
That must
doing?
be the murder weapon. The head
Yikes.
was cracked with the force of the blow.
Yikes. Indeed, yikes.
Barefoot, he had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress. Quite a large stick, a formidable weapon.
What else? Eeh, blood.
It is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation.
EPN at work. Good luck with work. Don't be EP. We gotta go meet Toby, guys. Toby. Like Toby. He's a great doggo. Look at what he's reading. Crime and Punishment.
Come on, Toby. We need the best nose in the British Empire on this case.
Why is there a shoe? Is that for Toby to play?
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
Watson? Or Watson?
Let us see how the rope was cut. The fibers at the end of the rope are smoothly cut.
The doggo is
Let
adorable.
us try to find out what tool was used to cut the rope. If I cut the rope with a knife, it matches the original.
Pretty obvious. Is if you cut a rope using scissors, it's gonna be so different.
This is where I keep my post.
Sharp knife with knotted rope. Two glasses with P-swing. Dead body. Their background. Randall's blame. I feel that the robbery is fake. Now we still don't have enough clues, so let's go. Hello, Mikito Momo! Hiya! Now where do we head? What am I supposed to do? Oh, we're gonna bring Toby? Is Toby with us now? Toby is beside us. Hi, doggo. The doggo. Can I just stay here? I wanna keep on looking at Toby.
Search, Toby.
He's gonna go out, isn't he? Oh, we get to be Toby, guys. Look at me. I'm a doggo. I'm a doggo. I am Toby, the doggo. Toby. Look at me. I knew it's gonna be outside. Woof! Thanks for opening the door for me, Sherlock. I am a doggo. A doggo, doggo, doggo. Look! I controlled Watson, and then I controlled Sherlock, and now I get to control Toby. Look at me. I'm a doggo. I knew there was something fishy about this warehouse thingy. Woof, woof.
The intruders entered the shed for some reason when they were making off with the silverware.
Where are we going, Toby? The well. Or we're gonna go back. I just went back here. There's something else I can do. Sniff, sniff. Mm. Wow, is it just with Watson? What? It's true. I used Toby, and I also you know. This is Toby's run. We need to go get exercise, because this is Toby's normal walk, and this is Toby's run. Not much of a difference. See? See? They threw the silverware into the well. Yes, Toby's a good boy.
The scent leads to the well. I should check it.
No more Toby time? Oh, I can. More Toby time. The wall?
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall. The criminals left the house through the French window. They walked to the shed, then across to the well, before fleeing by climbing over the wall. I wonder why they chose such a winding route.
Oh, and back to Sherlock. No, Toby.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
I like Toby.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Yes, he is. He's the best nose, best doggo. Good boy.
Brave Toby, the best nose
Can I just
in
stay
the
with
British
Toby,
Empire.
guys? Because I just want to stay with Toby. Or I can't. Oh, I guess we gotta go to the shed now. No more Toby, guys. No more Toby. I wanna please walk with Toby for now, for more. A hook.
This hook might be used. This old suitcase sounds hollow. It must be empty. Small gardening tools, nothing of great. Bags of seed. Some empty bags were recently moved. There's something glittering.
The silverware
at the
is
bottom
down there.
But how can I reach it?
You have the hook. Hello, girl. All of the silverware. All of the silverware. See?
Hardly a
It was
coincidence.
just A framing thingy.
The Brackenstall coat of arms. It appears that we have found the stolen
Yeah,
silverware.
and it was not stolen because why would they like throw it down there? How big?
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall. Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Hey. Nope. Self-blame. We 3 people? Nope. Just 2 people. Or is this still something like no? See, I know there's nothing else. Oh. Maybe there's something else. We need to check. Maybe inside. Can talk to people. Oh,
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk. In such moments he was apparently capable of anything. Why, once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's dog and set it alight. Another day he threw a decanter of wine at Miss Wright's head.
The alcohol seemed to madden him.
To the point that we were forced to intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
Inspector, I have recovered the stolen silverware.
You are a wizard, Mr. Holmes. And where is it?
In the garden well.
Excuse me?
Unique, isn't it?
Rather absurd. What is the point of stealing silverware and then throwing it down into a well?
Perhaps it was used as a temporary hiding place, or simply the thieves wanted to get rid of it. It is up to us to solve this mystery.
he is tall and strong. Oh, you know what?
Holmes, don't look at me like that.
There are 3 glasses on the dining room table. I was wondering if...
Oh, I forgot. When I came to myself the first time,
Mhm.
each of them had a glass in his hand. They might have been a father and his 2 sons. They talked together in whispers, and then they left.
Maybe she has like another, another lover, and then they plan to finish off Sir Eustace so she could be free from their marriage, from the abuse that he was doing to her, and they could live happily ever after.
We found your silverware, Lady Brackenstall. It had not been taken very far.
Is that true? I am very thankful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Your ladyship? Sir Eustace's doctor speaks of his violent behavior.
Sometimes that's the only
Yes,
way they could
Sir
like
Eustace
live
was
in
an
a
extremely
abusive
violent man.
relationship.
A detestable
If the
human
person
being,
goes
to be
bye-bye.
more precise. It is true that he once threw a decanter at me, and all because I dared to stand up to him in defence of my mistress. Sly devil. God forgive me that I should speak of him so now that he's dead. But a devil he was, if ever one walked the earth. We met him only 18 months ago.
And
She
besides,
only
their
just
marriage is just
arrived in
a
London.
year.
Yes, it was her first voyage. She'd never been from home before. Wonder with his title and his money and his false London ways. If she made a mistake, she has paid for it, if ever a woman did. She doesn't have any friends here, so it was specially hard for her.
We found your mistress's silverware.
Oh, that's good news. You really are as clever as they say.
Indeed.
And she came from a voyage. So she knows a sailor. And we know that the rope was cut by a sailor. So there's a whole... So, lady, this is not looking good for you. Not looking good. While it's loading, I'm gonna go get some sweets. Some candies and stuff. Because I want something sweet. For brain power. He's back. Shady but innocent people. That is true though. That is true. Because the whole case points to not the thieves, I guess, but to something else. What do you mean? Why, Sonic? I like something sweet. And just like what Elle said from Death Note, no, sugar powers the brain. So if you need to be thinking a lot, go get something sweet so your brain has brain power. No. No, Sonic, no. Yeah, that is true though, Ace.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Toby.
Brave Toby. The best known...
He's still staring. I gave up. I gave up with that lady.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
No, Sonic, you can never. Fire. Or them. The Ripper. Oh, I want to get that newspaper really badly. Whitechapel murders. Man, I need to get that Jack the Ripper thingy. Wait, I could read it. I should have read the thing. The Jack the Ripper. No. Okay.
Here it is.
I need to go get the Jack the Ripper game of, Sherlock Holmes. He's definitely one of them. One of the... Where's it go?
The shipping company, the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, and its address. Interesting.
Oh, you mean
It must be
how?
the place where they keep the records,
I
including
know
the
it
one for the
Oblivion.
crew of the Rock of Gibraltar.
I think that if you pretend you're from
I would
Scotland
also
Yard,
wanna
they'll give
get
it to you
wanna
without
know
any
about that as well,
problems.
eh?
But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
Here we go. Oh, where's our phone? LB. What are we supposed to do now? Oh. Begins. The window, I forgot.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need a register, my young friend. If you could borrow it, there will be half a guinea for every one of you. I need the crew list of the Rock of Gibraltar in 1893 and their current employment.
I'm straight on it, Mr. Holmes.
Do you really think they'll find it, Holmes?
They
My
could do
secret
it.
police is better than the Yard.
My
in
secret
many
police
ways.
are the kids. Mr. Holmes, though.
Here it is, Mr. Holmes. But we can't take it back. It's too risky.
Put it on the table. I'll take care of it. Good work, young Wiggins. This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor. And these are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide, Southampton, London Line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th. This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved. This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime. This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime. Mr. Jack Crocker was in London upon the date of the crime, and he is due to depart in 2 days.
Uh-huh.
I do not think
Oh.
this officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved. This officer is still at sea,
It's most
therefore
likely
he
Jack
cannot
Crocker.
be involved.
Did I miss Houseboard? Yeah, I did.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be
It's
involved.
Mr. Jack Crocker.
Captain Jack Crocker is our mysterious visitor. He was the only one around at the time of the murder.
Well, time to call Crocker.
This Crocker. Do you think...
Mr.
It
Crocker.
would be interesting to
From-
meet him.
It's from
Our
a
young
civil.
friend
That's
should
why.
be able to find him.
No. Mr. Crocker from the Fairly Odd Parents. I remember.
Wiggins, could you find a way to bring this Captain Crocker here to us?
Here? Holmes, that could be dangerous.
No problem, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, I was informed that you were looking for me, and I'd like to know why.
Yes, it is important that we talk. You will soon understand why. You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
Yes, I think I do remember her. From when I was first officer, but I still don't see...
It seems your relationship went beyond that of mere passenger and first officer.
How dare you?
See?
Indeed, how reckless a feeling is love, particularly if one is prepared to commit a murder in its name.
Explain yourself this
See,
instant.
I told you. It's
You are aware that the
like that.
murder made the headlines of the morning press. You read the newspaper report, but to your dismay, found it much fabricated. Once you learned that I wanted to see you, you came straight away. You needed to know what I had found.
You... And what do you know?
That evening, you were with Lady Brackenstall, despite the danger.
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, all of this is just guesswork.
You would be right if there was no evidence.
What then?
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
The sailor
Yes,
nuts.
as she was
Hello,
tied with a
Saber.
sailor's knot. Your handiwork.
So, it's a sailor who's done it. That proves nothing, Mr. Holmes. I'm not the only sailor in London right now. Your theory is flawed anyway. On the night of the murder, I was aboard the Sharp. I was supervising the repair of a porthole.
At night.
It was an emergency. There was a leak. You can ask the ship's carpenter. He can confirm.
I'm sure that he can.
Perfect. In that case, we have nothing more to talk about. Good evening, gentlemen.
Holmes, what should we do now? Would you like to check his alibi?
No, there is no doubt that these men will testify in his favor, and there will be no way to check.
Yeah, that is true
So,
though.
what then?
So, we must work with what we have. We have all the puzzle pieces.
Now I understand.
Here we go. Captain Crocker. Wait, let's go check the other things first. Though we already know it's Captain Crocker. Let's just get the other, what do you call this? 3 people, robberies, the motive, Randall gang, poker blow, no acquaintance, Crocker's alibi. Randalls are guilty, though they're not guilty. Let's look at the conclusion. See? Got so many conclusions. There's another one. Oh, there's only 2? Maybe there's still another one. If it's an accident, yeah, that's why there's a deadly accident thing. Domestic accident, no. Oh, you know what this means. Acquaintance with the sailor, And then Crocker's involvement. Here we go, guys. He's the killer. What do we do? Do we arrest him or do we absolve him? I think we should arrest him. It was not in self-defense, so they decided to, finish him off. So, oh, good luck, Saver. Good luck with your task. Yes. We will arrest Captain Crocker and
Wiggins,
the
could
lady.
you ask Mr. Crocker to come here again, please?
Right away.
Nah, I don't think so, Vox.
Why did you make me come here again, Mr. Holmes?
It is over. I know that it was you who killed Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
What?
I know, because of the height at which the rope was cut. The knife used was a sea knife, the knots were sailor's knots, and not least the sheer force that was put behind the killing blow. And because you are the only one who knows Lady Mary Brackenstall in London. And because you love her.
It's true.
It is time for you to tell us the whole truth.
I admit that I loved Mary madly from the first day that I met her. But I never did come to visit her, for I believed that she was in a happy household.
Oh.
When I talked to her maid, who told me
Yeah, I told you, even before we got all the clues, it was
rage.
pretty, like,
I was
a
due
bit
to set
obvious,
sail
I
for
guess?
6 months away. I wanted only to see her again. But it turned into a damnable nightmare when he barged in. He dared raise his hand to her. He was not even worthy of licking her boots. Oh, I regret nothing. I admit I killed the monster out of love for her. She will forgive me if she is able.
Lady Brackenstall already forgave you. She said nothing.
Mary.
But that makes her an accomplice as well as her maid. It places her in danger yet again.
Mr. Holmes.
You would not have managed to protect her.
Uh-oh.
Till I die, do you hear me? Here is a letter that sets everything clear. And it is the one that should be disclosed to the police. I am the only culprit. Mary had nothing to do.
No, Ace, we can't.
Now it is time to end this.
Oh, no, no. Oh, no. We have to do something again. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. No!
You should have let me die. How can I live if Mary suffers?
I am sorry, Captain Crocker, but there has been quite enough death in this case. Inspector, I give you Sir Eustace's killer. He tried his best to perform his own justice.
Well, I'm not surprised. Yes, it was me. I confess.
Here is a piece of evidence that can be used in court.
Perfect. A case that went smoothly for once.
And besides, they even tried to pin the crime on someone else, you know? No, Ace, we don't have enough. Besides, we don't have enough evidence. I took. Yes. Law protector. No. No. No.
Holmes, for heaven's sake, whatever's going on?
Oh, hello, Watson. You're early. Did you kill all of your patients?
Did you kill all of your
What?
people?
Holmes, where have all these wretched bees come from?
I
He doesn't
increased the
even- he's not
temperature of
even
the
dead, he's
room
just
so as to
arrested,
prevent them from
super.
hibernating. I needed to take a sample of honey. But it worked, Watson. We will have honey all year round.
Ridiculous and dangerous.
They're domestic bees, Apis mellifera, such industrious workers. Anyway, Watson, I am sorry, but I must leave you. I'm in rather a hurry.
You have a new case?
Yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. A theft of plants at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. I'm helping a minister who's an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like.
Well, I'll admit that I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with
We
these
did workers
workers
of
yours.
yours.
Besides,
The bees!
you'll need a helping hand with the flowers you're intending to bring back.
Watson, however did you guess?
For the great Sherlock Holmes to bother with the theft of plants. Come on, admit that you're planning to spoil your little bees with some rare pollens.
Since when did I become so transparent? Let us go.
Hey, Toby.
Oh dear, Toby. I wasn't aware that you were Watson's new literary agent.
So many bees. Mr. Holmes, I am writing to inform you that the affair at the Abbey Grange, which took place almost half a year ago now, still resonates deeply in high society and remains a subject of much gossip. This case's romantic background has attracted many suitors who show willing to shelter and take pity on Lady Brackenstall, but to this day she still serves her sentence with her maid Teresa and has rejected all offers of help. To be truthful, I suspect that the true motivation of these suitors may well be related to Sir Eustace's title and money. What do you think, Mr. Holmes? Sincerely yours. Oh, no, not that. Silver fork. Law protector. Good ending. He wasn't executed, but merely used as peace. Let's check out our outfit. Maybe we could, So many bees. To the wardrobe. What are we wearing? Casual suit? Black suit? Nah. Let's just go. Hill Gardens. This is taking too long. Come on, hurry up. Okay, here we go. Woo! That was a bit far. Hello, Henry.
Well, Holmes, here we are at the Royal Botanic Gardens.
I like
There's no
the
doubt that
garden.
this place is beautiful. But are you really intent on investigating the theft of the plants?
Yes,
of the
of course.
plants. Oh, cutscene.
Don't touch anything else, is that clear? Just go and get a bucket of fertilizer. And without turning it over this time. Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you? If you are here for a visit, please do come back on Sunday.
I am afraid that it cannot wait. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. We are investigating the theft of plants that took place here 5 days ago. A remarkable collection, I believe.
So you're the one in charge, eh?
A small favour for a friend. Now, to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
I am Martin Hamish. I am the Deputy Director of Kew Gardens. And that fellow yonder is Albert. He works here.
I am delighted to meet you. What can you tell us about the plants?
They were rare and exceptional plants. We presented them at our last exhibition. We haven't removed the stand yet. It is still in the large glass house. We only learned of their disappearance the evening after the exhibition, and nobody saw anything.
No doors were forced?
No, but I would imagine that for a thief it would be fairly easy to gain entry, for there are no guards here.
Well, if you don't mind, we will take a look. Now, you say that it is in the large glass house.
Yes, the one just behind me. Just a second, since
I'm
Albert has
distracted
nothing else
with
to
the
do.
Nekotan.
Albert, show these gentlemen where the exhibition was held.
The
How many people work here?
Only myself, but occasionally 2 students, Albert, whom you have met, and Miss White.
Why?
Here it is. This is the place where the stolen plants were exhibited.
Thank you. Is there something the matter?
Yes, there is. All right, the plants were valuable and rare, but it seems to me that the tragedy that took place here only 2 days ago has been entirely forgotten already.
What tragedy are you referring to?
The
Oh, wow.
director of Kew Gardens, Mr. Montague Dunn,
Uh-oh.
he died here just 2 days ago.
We're very sorry. We were not aware. The 2 of you were good friends?
He
Oh,
was my father.
Oh dear. Our condolences. We should not be troubling you.
the
Please do
Nekotan
excuse
is
us
now
for the
on my
intrusion.
bed.
You say that he died here, in the large glass house.
Holmes?
Yes, just here, near the door to the colonial collection. He suffered a heart attack. Just like that. So suddenly. It was terrible. Excuse me, gentlemen, but I cannot remain here. If you need me, I'll be in the reserve. That's the room next to the front of the large greenhouse.
Is it really just a
Of
heart
course,
attack
we
or something
understand.
else?
What should we do next, Holmes?
The plants were here. All of them were stolen.
Do not touch.
Here's the plant list.
Here is a list of the stolen plants. According to Albert, this is where his father, Montague Dunn, was found dead. The traces are thinner in some places. These boot marks are fresh. It appears as though someone was dragging their feet. The
Uh-oh.
footprints reveal that someone staggered here. Soil. It should have come from a flower pot. The soil on the side of this flower shelf is the same as that on the ground. Fragments of a flower
Broken
pot.
pot.
It fell down here. This sign is broken. Something heavy was dropped upon it.
A body?
Someone fell violently against this sign, and they were injured in the clash. Most likely a head wound.
Here's the broken pot.
This pot was broken fairly recently.
We found it.
A flower pot recently fell down from these shelves and was misplaced.
The door.
This door handle is new. It was recently changed. The door was smashed at shoulder height. The esconson was breached near the handle.
Oh.
The door was forced from the inside of the colonial collection room. The handle was changed afterwards.
I think we need to inspect the colonial collection room.
All the clues around here are quite suspicious. I need my imagination to make sense of it all.
Imagination. Breaking the door. Oosh.
This reconstruction reveals a disturbing fact. Montague Dunn damaged the door of the Colonial Collection Room.
He was in a panic, or the door was locked. Was it an accident, or a murder then, I wonder? I think we need to inspect the Colonial Collection Room.
I thought we're here for it's called the plants. Now why are we investigating the death of the guy? Wow, so many places to go. Excuse me, Watson, can you... Ooh, pretty flowers.
These plants come from all the territories of the British Empire.
Malacca, British India, Singapore, Calcutta. Oh, Venus flytrap. Hello. The Cape Colony, Bengal, New Zealand. What's that on the upper part? Sudan, Honduras.
Very. According to this, they have light and... The smell
Detergent.
is strong. It is a detergent.
Don't chip.
This broken fragment was the result of a heavy blow.
Hiya. Good luck with your work later.
A fragment of marble,
Take
most
care.
likely chipped from a statue or sculpture.
Oh, we gotta find the statue. Window
These
frame.
windows were perfectly cleaned. Part of this greenhouse was emptied and thoroughly cleaned.
Oh,
This is one of the outlets of the ventilation system.
vent. What's with the vent though? Already found the window. Everything's all good. Someone cleaned and emptied out only a part of the colonial collection. This is suspicious, perhaps even intended to conceal certain behavior. Did he like what do you call this? Was he like, was there some kind of gas that was like, he was locked in here, and then if there was a gas that traveled here in the ventilation that might have caused him to become dizzy, so he tried to escape and tried to open the door, knocking the pot in the process, and then fainting. Is that what could have happened? I guess. Perform an autopsy. Okay. Time to go to Scotland Yard. He might have been killed the gas that, made him dizzy and stuff. So maybe they'll find out in the autopsy.
I asked Inspector Lestrade to take Montague Dunn's body to Scotland Yard.
It's ready for autopsy then. It's ready for autopsy then.
The Holmes.
A very good day to you, my friend. Is Inspector Lestrade in?
I'm sorry, sir, but the inspector's absent at the moment. Mr. Holmes.
This watch is of great value. A beautiful feather pen of a good make. A membership card for the London Crest Club.
London Crest Club. To Mr. F. Wayne, Director of Wayne and Sons Printing Company. My friend, your posters for the great exhibition at Kew Gardens are very beautiful, but it is surely unnecessary to mention all of the staff. My name alone will be sufficient. Autopsy time!
First of all, let us carry out an external examination. There is an injury to the skull, most probably caused by the fall in the water lily greenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
The vessels and the pupil of the eye appear quite normal. The air from the lungs carries a faint floral aroma.
Now we go to the chest, I guess. Or maybe we could check the arms, because his right arm looks weird a lot.
No redness, stings, or bruises. Nothing suspicious here.
In the chest.
There are no suspicious marks upon the chest. Let us finish our external examination, so that we can proceed with the autopsy. Now, let us examine the internal organs.
Here we go, guys. Internal organs.
The lungs are congested and edematous.
Oh, there's a damaged area.
The tissue on the inferior lobe of the right lung is damaged. Most
He inhaled toxins of the plant. That's why he was, take out his heart and examine the heart vessels.
Show no pathological signs.
So it's not
heart
cardiac
tissue
arrest.
Shows no visible pathological signs.
He did not have a heart attack because his heart is pretty okay. Liver.
The liver is enlarged. It would seem that he was suffering from an alcohol addiction. The liver tissue is brown. There are no visible pathological signs.
It was, it was definitely murder.
The stomach tissues show no visible pathological signs. There is a small amount of content. It appears that he breakfasted lightly, only a short while before his death. My suspicions have been substantiated. Montague Dunn, the director of Kew Gardens, died from poisoning, plant poisoning.
Putting the part back perfectly like a plastic model.
Yes, it is murder.
We should inform
Lestrade. We're on the case.
Yes, but do remember, Watson, that I discovered the murder. The challenge is mine.
The challenge, Holmes?
We need to locate that deadly plant. Such a perfect murder appeals to me.
Murder of any kind appeals to you. Is that all we need to do?
No. We also have the people working at Kew Gardens. Martin Hamish and the son of the victim, Albert Dunn.
And also Miss White, of whom we spoke with Mr. Hamish. Should we bring them all here for interrogation?
No. A few innocuous questions at Kew will suffice, as well as a discreet delve.
Yeah, we won't let them know that we're onto them yet. Just
yes,
yet.
Watson. It is time now to open the doors.
Even those in the staff building. I suppose that is necessary.
We should also be concerned with the victim himself. After all, We don't know very much about Montague Dunn.
You're enjoying this already, aren't you?
Yes.
More
More
than
than
a
a
little.
little. Let's go. Search for some clues, guys. Searching. Come on. Taking too long. Hey. Myopic, inexpensive glass. Dirty color. Unmarried. Gardener's hands. Hello.
Mr. Hamish, can you explain to us what happened to the colonial collection? It seems somewhat depleted.
Okay, bye.
But,
Good luck with
most
work.
likely maintenance work, tidying up.
You're not sure then? But you're the deputy director.
Well, I am busy. I cannot be everywhere at once.
Albert told us about the tragic death of Mr. Dunn, the late director of Kew Gardens.
Tragic indeed. His heart
Heart
attack was
attack,
quite unexpected.
As deputy director, how was your relationship with Montague Dunn?
To be honest with you, Mr. Holmes, it could have been better. You see, every Tuesday he would carry out his inspection of the gardens, but it was solely to make an impression. Great pretense that he cared at all.
Oh.
He would give out absurd orders, ignoring anyone else's opinion. He would then disappear for the rest of the week. He was what some might call a man of action. I'd say rather he was overzealous and chaotic. So after all, it was no wonder
Okay.
perhaps that he ended up like that, if you take into consideration his kind of lifestyle.
What is
You
his
mentioned that
lifestyle?
Mr. Dunn led a particular lifestyle.
Well, it's no secret that he enjoyed, celebrating, shall we say. He was a member of the London Smart Set.
Is it the
He was
Crest
famous
Club?
for it. That
And
And what?
he had an eye for the ladies, to put it mildly, Mr. Holmes.
Oh.
tell me, Mr. Hamish, do you grow the more deadly variety of plant here?
You mean insectivorous? Yes, but nothing larger than that.
Okay.
Thank
if
you, Mr.
say
Hamish.
so.
We shall continue our investigation.
Pretty. I like that we cannot go over the flowers. Like, we can run over the flowers. Hello there, Watson.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Where are you? Let's talk, mister. Poison ivy? But poison ivy is like if you touch it, right? But, the dead guy did not have any rashes or anything in his hands or his chest. Instead, he inhaled a toxin. Supervillain, no, not her. That wrong, wrong game, folks. Wrong game, wrong movie. So it cannot be her.
Who is Miss Margaret White?
Ah, she is the young lady who studies with me. She visits here sometimes to help out with the greenhouses. In fact, she should be here today. She wanted to work at the seed house. That's the small greenhouse across from the large glass house.
Do you work here?
Do you work here?
Yes, but part-time only, for I'm also studying botany at the University of London.
You're following in your father's footsteps, then that is commendable.
Well, even if botany is not my strongest suit, there are people who say that I could be a good manager.
Oh. Wait a minute. I'm gonna go grab something. A snack. The sweets are not... Let me some... Pass. Let's continue listening to what they say.
We noticed that a part of the colonial collection has been cleared.
Ah. At the moment, I'm just dealing with the storage room. I don't know much about the other rooms.
Relationship with your father?
I imagine that your relationship with your father may have been a strained one.
Yes. I cannot say that he was a kind man, for he never listened to me at all. He forced me to work here. But now, after his death, I've been pondering it over. Perhaps he wasn't so wrong about me after all. I have to follow his path, and I have to manage Kew Gardens, and I can do it. I can be as good as any other who works here.
Martin Hamish.
Would you please tell us about Martin Hamish, the deputy director?
Well, I have to tell you that Mr. Hamish is not and has never been the deputy director of Kew Gardens. My father would not have tolerated it.
Indeed? Well, that is most interesting. He told us that he was.
Yes, because he believes that the management should be passed down to him now that my father is dead.
Oh.
But in actual fact, Mr. Hamish only has the honour of being the garden's longest-serving employee. In fact, if we are to think logically at all, it should be me who takes over the management of Kew Gardens.
Yeah.
Do you not have a good relationship with Mr. Hamish?
I suppose so. But we have very little in common. Mr. Hamish loves his plants and Kew Gardens, and I cannot say that I share his passion.
I see. And how was his relationship with your father?
Oh, he hated my father. It was obvious. He would be furious whenever my father boasted of Kew Gardens in the newspapers or at conferences. He was convinced that my father was stealing all of the credit for himself.
Well,
my
that is
father
true,
treated
though.
Mr. Hamish in the same way as he treated anyone. Dismissively. With indifference.
That is
Thank you,
true,
young
though.
man.
We saw
We
the
shall see
letter.
you again soon.
No. Bernard, he says that all of the we shouldn't have written all of the staff. We could just put his name. Nothing here? Oh, here. Housekeeping tasks.
A task list for Albert, compiled by Martin Hamish. Sweep out the palm house, scrub the toilets, clean the storage shed tools. Palm house. Palm house.
Oh, palm trees. Nothing else here? Oh, so it's just away? Yep, definitely nothing in the palm house.
According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building.
Water lily greenhouse.
According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building.
Oh. Plants from the east in the land of the rising sun. Oh, it's plants from Japan. Excuse me, Watson.
According to this, water lily greenhouse. According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building.
Okay. Dry
tropics.
Tropics.
Dry tropics.
Imagine falling from that thing. Yikes. The pain. Oh, pot!
These flower pots are beautiful. They are intended to be used for exhibition purposes. The symbol is not from Kew Gardens.
Water. Anything else here?
Dry tropic.
How you doing, Mashiro? Hope you've been doing well. So yeah, guys, what are you all doing currently right now? Oh, we're outside.
There is a smell of burning.
Oh, whoa, what is being burned?
The symbol is not from
Japan.
Kew Gardens.
It looked like a thing for
A
Japan.
broom handle was half burned.
Gas mask.
A
Oh.
protective mask.
This has definitely something to do with the thing, 'cause you know.
Someone set it alight, but it did not burn. The remains of a picture frame.
It's of a picture frame. Door
A
handle.
door handle? Why
The-
would anyone throw such a thing in the fire? The
To
door handles
remove
of the colonial
evidence.
collection and that of the fireplace are made of the same material.
There's still. Oh, a piece of a plant.
The plants were set alight fairly recently. Some have not completely burned.
And look, it's a Venus flytrap. Someone's removing evidence. Someone wanted to destroy some evidence. Miss White.
Look,
Huh.
Holmes, this charming lady must be Miss White. She's entering the seed house.
Map.
Director's office, cloakroom, and laboratory. Palm house. Water lily greenhouse. Colonial collection. Nursery. Seed house.
Dry
tropics.
tropics.
Ventilation system.
The ventilation system. You are here. Reserve. What else? Map of the
A
Kew
map
Gardens.
of Kew Gardens.
Okay, we've examined the map. This is the ventilation area.
A ventilation system. It should regulate the temperature of the staff buildings. A ventilation system.
Oh, we need
It
something.
should regulate. A water tank.
Some pot. Anything else? I can look for? Nothing? Really nothing else? Just the two of them? Water tank. Okay. Can the door close? What is this? The nursery? Oh, seed house.
Open.
Hello, Mrs. White. Oh, a window that we can open and close. Let me explore the area first. Look for thingies. Nothing.
These leather gloves are new and of good quality. They do not appear to have been used. Materials for college study. They belong to Albert. This place serves as Albert's office. A book about ships. Nothing at all to do with plants.
Okay.
From here, we are unable to see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room.
Uh-oh. Oh, Mrs. White. I mean, Miss
Good
White
day
or
to you,
Mrs.
miss.
White?
You have some very beautiful plants here.
Why, thank you, sir.
Okay,
and good
bye,
day to you
folks.
too. But
Oh, I do beg your pardon. My name is Dr. John Watson. This is my good friend, Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, gentlemen. My name is Margaret White. Excuse me,
pretty.
but are you Sherlock Holmes, the great
Oh.
detective?
Yes, yes, she is.
Yes, I am he.
What a pleasure to see you here at Kew Gardens. Are you working on a case?
Huh. He's asking lots of questions. He might be trying to deduce if we're here because of the murder. He has expensive perfume, but from a poor family. Huh. Where's the other one? I can't find the other clue. It's not the brooch. Not. Ah! What does it says? Not about the face. Eh. Oh, there it is. Unmarried. Oh. It was the ring.
Yes, a theft of plants that took place here a few days ago after their most recent exhibition.
Oh, yes, of course. I quite forgot about that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's quite understandable that you might forget about the theft of the plants, miss, after the tragedy that took place here.
Yes. The director was a truly good man. It is such a terrible misfortune.
How come she has an expensive perfume, but she's
Would
from
you
a
happen
poor
to know
family?
why part of the Colonial Collection was cleared?
Mm-mm.
No, I have never been there.
Do you work here?
Part-time only. I am a biology student at the London University. I attend
Oh.
the same classes as the son of Mr.
As
Montague Dunn. That is how I
Albert.
found my chance to work here for part of my thesis, you see. It is a great honor.
How well did you know Mr. Montague Dunn?
Montague
He
Dunn.
was a master, a great leader. I saw him almost as a spiritual father.
Oh, spiritual
He had
father,
an
huh?
exceptional nature.
Oh, yes, indeed. He was always so active and so optimistic and very nice to me.
Oh?
Although he could behave harshly.
Oh, yeah, that's
towards
his thing
son.
with the ladies
Why
he
so?
mentioned, right?
He loved his son dearly and wanted the very best for him. It made him extremely demanding. Albert, who is naturally shy, suffered because of it.
Most of the doors in Kew Gardens are locked. Do you have a key to this room?
Oh, yes. Albert gave me a set of duplicate keys. He agreed I might carry out my studies without disturbing him. It is only temporary.
Oh. Can we borrow those keys?
Thank you, miss. None of the 3 people who work at Kew Gardens know why half of the Colonial Collection was cleared. So, someone is lying. It is obvious.
Huh? Margaret White. Time to leave this area. Anything else?
What should we do next?
The seed. No, not you.
Seed house.
Nursery.
Nursery. Locked.
Oh, we gotta go to the other door, I guess. Items outside. Nothing. Okay, nothing. Then, oh. Oh, it was just... Watson, can you... He's blocking my way, Watson. Why is this an object of interest with the question mark thing? Gotta head over here then. Oh, we can see it right here now. Ooh. What is this place?
Locked.
The office thingies? Thing? Oh, we're back here.
Locked.
Director's office is locked.
Locked.
They're all locked up. So, the only place we can go now is the nursery.
Locked.
Oh, it's also locked.
Nursery.
Well, maybe we could get some keys from over here. Hey, mister! Can I borrow some keys?
Mr. Hamish, can you tell us who holds the keys to the locked greenhouses?
That would be Albert, Mr. Dunn's son. Yes, Albert keeps all the keys, and one can only imagine why.
What do you mean?
Well, he was never interested in Kew Gardens before, and now all of a sudden he's trying to act as if he owns the place. I think he wants to take over the management here. He'd do better to leave that to me. He has no experience.
Oh.
No, none at all.
What is your opinion of Albert as a student of botany?
He's useless. I often tell him so, and I can only give him cleaning tasks. Botany is not his life's work, and his father well knew it. He was furious about it.
He was?
Oh, yes. He forced his son to work here, and he never missed an opportunity to criticize him publicly.
Are you able to elaborate on that?
Well, for example, with our last exhibition here, Mr. Dunn had Albert make a presentation speech.
And then?
But then, while the lad was speaking, Mr. Dunn interrupted him, asking him difficult questions, making him look like a failure. It was with the intention of making a fool of him, Mr. Holmes.
That must have been terribly humiliating.
Yes, he was crushed, and he had to leave. Everybody was making fun of poor Albert.
Oh.
That is, except for Miss Margaret White, who is such a nice lady and who always takes pity on Albert.
Good night, sleep.
You mentioned a Miss
Have a wonderful
White.
sleep.
Would you tell us more about her?
She is a
Nighty-night.
student who works here part-time.
And thanks for dropping by.
She's quite charming indeed. She possesses a great talent for botany. You should take a look at some of her experiments that she carried out in the laboratory. Ah, if only she were not so naive.
Why naive?
The way she used to flutter around Mr. Montague Dunn. And he couldn't help but be flattered by all her attention. How could an intelligent woman such as Miss White not see through his game? I can only scratch my head and wonder.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
Okay, let's talk to Albert. Go bother him and borrow the keys. Hey, mister, can we get the keys?
Do you hold the keys to all of these locked doors?
Yes, you can have them. But I cannot give you the keys to the cloakroom. The employees' effects are private. I am sure you understand.
Okay, then.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
Got some keys?
locked.
Director. Champagne.
French wine, a remarkable vintage. Champagne.
Champagne.
Montague Dunn had good taste. Newspapers discussing Kew Gardens.
Oh. Gloves. Something else here? There should be something else. The letter. My dearest Margaret, following our last conversation, I believe it might be better if you vacate your position here at Kew Gardens. As you pointed out quite bluntly, you are no longer in need of my support. You are quite able to stand up for yourself in this world, as you say. Well, I give you back your freedom and wish you nothing but good luck. Okay?
A photograph of Montague Dunn and Reynold Hamish.
There's a safe. Gotta open safe. Oh. Oh. Let me see if I guessed correctly. No more. What? Up until that guy only? This is a drag. Oh, it was symmetrical. I didn't notice. Letter again? My dear friend, please allow me to express my disappointment upon reading your last letter. I am paying you to defend me, not to accuse me. Kew Gardens is a royal institution. We are granted the great opportunity to travel the world and save the most extraordinarily precious and rare species of plants. Our duty is to protect such species and from those who might wish to use them for a dubious purpose. This divine syndicate of whom you speak have no right to hold such precious plants. Remember the case of June 14, 1889. Wait a minute, guys. The Nekotan. Yeah. I'll let you sit on my lap, Nekotantan. Here you go. Come on. It's yes. What does the Nekotan want? She's meowing, guys. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's meowing. Bump into the water. The neko niyan is here. Here. Okay. Neko niyan. Yes, neko niyan. What do you want? Okay. So I must respectfully ask you once again to notarize the permissions on these plans on behalf of Kew Gardens. The documents were sent to you on Monday. See you in Boodles on Tuesday as always. Montague Dunn. Yes, Netanyan. Letter of complaint. Mr. Dunn, we must ask you for the last time for the return of our dear sisters. You do not have any right to hold them in prison. They do not belong to you. Your so-called permissions are wholly false. You're hiding behind lies. The lie we need not elaborate that was reported in the press as the case of June 14, 1889. What you have done is quite abhorrent. Be very sure that we shall never abandon our family members. We trusted you and regret having doing so. Syndicate, the Divine Syndicate. Why there's so
I
many
suggest
letters?
that we don't tell Miss Margaret White about this document.
Death of Miss Margaret White to Mr. Montague Dunn. Rental of a suite of rooms at Oxford Street. An educational scholarship at the London University. Credits opened at Hamilton. Radigan House Tailors and at Beard and Sons Luxury Jewelers. Oh wow. He has a lot. The Nekonyan is here again. The Nekonyan is on my lap. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, what? What do you want? What do you want? What does the Nekotan want? The Nekonyan. Neko! Nekonyan? Nekonyan.
This is a table for experiments.
Yes.
It resembles my own.
Oh?
Only this one is kept in good order, Holmes.
He's nibbling on me. Be careful. Sorry guys, the Nekonyan wants some attention.
A phonograph used for voice recording. Remarkable.
Yes, this is quite a modern laboratory.
Yeah. Let's deal with this later. Oh,
Gloves, waterproof aprons,
are you gonna leave?
everything one might need for self-protection. Such masks are generally worn when dealing with toxic chemicals.
Okay. What do you want? What do you want? Nekonyan want. Empty place. Okay, Nekonyan.
It appears as though the protective equipment is missing from here.
Wait, guys, my hands are held hostage by the Nekonan. I'm using one hand only. My other hand is with the Nekonan. University book.
A botany book.
Albert Dunn.
This student's
Repeat
book belongs
year.
to Albert.
Yes, Nekonan.
Chemicals. A sufficient quantity for some serious experiments.
What? Yes. He's like being so clingy right now, guys. Ita. Do not bite that. No. What's with you with the biting? No biting. You're good. being too clingy right now. She's even needing her claws. Nobody did.
And it seems clear from these multiple experiments that plants do respond to their environment and have a form of consciousness. Margaret White, February 1895.
She's just needing.
Report number 245.
Making biscuits.
Study report.
Air biscuits. It's hard to play with just one hand. Thank goodness we're not playing something that requires us to use both hands.
The plant world has long been considered marginal, yet I remain convinced that some plants do indeed transmit chemical signals in the event of attack.
A study report by Martin Hamish.
Okay, both of my hands are free for now. And I have a feeling she's gonna bite me arm, me hand. Anything else here? Oh. Laboratory table. Wet bottle trays.
There was a bottle here. It left behind a trace of the substance that pervaded the laboratory.
Yes, Neko. Yes, Neko.
Gold dust? Good heavens. What's it doing here?
The gold is almost immune to chemical attacks, so it may be a valuable auxiliary for various experiments.
But why would anyone perform such experiments in a botanical garden?
Several drops of the substance were spilled. Someone carried this bottle around. Several drops of the substance were spilled. Someone carried this bottle around. The bottle is no longer here, but it is possible to detect a faint scent. We need a good nose.
He has both of my hands. Okay, there. Ah, thank goodness. What is this thing?
Locked.
Holmes,
cloakroom.
Albert Dunn didn't give us the key to this door.
It does not matter.
We will open it. Oh, great. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We didn't need to skip
Open.
it. We opened
The
it just like
employee's
that.
cloakroom. Miss White's locker.
That's a
A
request.
draft of the letter that Miss White sent.
Dear mother and father, I'm writing this letter with reluctance to ask for your help. My studies in housing costs have proven to be more expensive than I had anticipated. I fear, therefore, that I might not be able to manage in the long term. I know that we have had our disagreements in the past, but would you be so heartless as to allow your daughter to fail her studies due to lack of money? Margaret.
Apparently, Miss White is a capable student. These jewels must be worth a small fortune.
A vanity purse. Letter from the family. Margaret, we were surprised to receive your letter. How could you think to ask us for money after all these years that have passed since you left, and without any thought of us? You have never shared with us any detail of your success at the university, but you choose to do so now? We suppose you must be ashamed of us, for we are not from the same high class as our new friends. Yes, we are modest people, but you should learn to put your family first as we at home have always done, and none of us ever compromised their reputation. As it appears you have already with your employer, Mr. Dunn. No, Margaret, it is you who should make us feel ashamed, your parent. Dear Margaret, I know how your financial troubles are overwhelming you at this present time. Please let me reassure you that I could not permit you to remain in such a dilemma. I was born in a wealthy family. I would consider it an honor if you might accept my help. Your devoted servant, Albert. So Albert likes her, or I don't know.
Martin Hamish's Father and I, Kew Gardens.
We took that thing just like that.
A review on rare and exotic plants. Martin Hamish has written several pieces. Martin Hamish studied chemistry.
Oh.
Interesting.
Mr. General Secretary, recent events unfolding at Kew Gardens oblige me to renew my application for the management position. As I have stated already in my previous letters, I believe that no one is better suited for the post. While Mr. Montague Dunn was alive, I understood your reservations to my suggestion. The reasons were political, and so I was happy to comply. But now, the Kew Gardens lie in disorder. How can I stand by and allow it? How can I leave them in the hands of inexperienced people with no motivation? I must urge you to cast your decision as a matter of urgency, so that I may devote myself entirely to the noble task ahead and free my mind from this uncertainty.
Albert's Locker. Specialist articles on shipyards and ship construction. Albert Dunn has a great passion for shipbuilding and the sea. A rejection letter from the British Royal Naval College.
Oh. Sir, it is my regret to inform you that despite your excellent results with our entry examinations, we are unable to invite you into the Royal Navy School. Your father has expressed his intention to entrust to you the directorship of the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew, and it is clear that he would not release you for an entire year of naval training. Please accept all our best wishes for your future at Kew Gardens. Yours very faithfully, J.M. Lamarck, Director of the Royal Navy Training Center. Ooh, that's pretty sad.
A picture of Miss White and Albert in front of the University of London.
There is something going on between the two. I knew it. There's something going on between those two. Open sesame. Locked. I already opened it. What do you mean locked?
These young plants must be delicate if they are kept in the nursery.
Yeah. There is.
This poster is for an exhibition that Martin Hamish was directing, but it had nothing to do with Kew Gardens.
Interesting.
This certificate belongs to Martin Hamish. He won a horticultural competition. We can see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room from this window.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This is pointing
A
to
thesis
too
written
many
by
things to
Martin
you,
Hamish.
Martin Hamish.
A glasses case. It is empty. This area serves as Martin Hamish's office.
Diplomas.
An award presented to Martin Hamish for Best Grower of the Year. A master's degree diploma. It belongs to Martin Hamish.
Anything else here? Except for Watson, of course. Next room. Oh. Why is his bust over here?
It is a bust of Montague Dunn.
Anything else I can look for? Oh wait, the broken thing!
I am curious if the marble that we...
Yes, it's fake.
Here it is. The marble fragment that we found in the Colonial Collection Room is what they have in common.
Why is his bust there? Ooh.
The seeds of plant species are stored here.
Anything else here? That's just it?
Locked.
Oh, everything's open now. Anything else we can do? Nope. We need to... Oh! Toby! Toby! We're gonna geek up. We're gonna get Toby again, guys. Yes, Ace. I think there is another one after this. Mister, I'm gonna bring my dog, okay? We have a lot of questions for you, mister.
Mr. Hamish, was someone from your family connected with Kew Gardens?
Family? No. I'm the only one with a passion for botany.
I do not think so. This photograph of you and your father at Kew Gardens suggests the opposite.
But you have no right to...
Do tell us more about your father.
He was, indeed, the greatest botanist of his time in the British Empire. He worked together with Montague Dunn until the end of his life. He brought me in at the age of 12.
Did he get on well with Mr. Dunn?
No, I couldn't say that. They expanded Kew Gardens together, that was all. And it was all my father's work, for Dunn always lived the high life.
So Mr. Dunn was not helping your father?
Oh, yes, he provided the financial support. And as far as he was concerned, that fulfilled his role. But the worst of it was, he declared himself as the master of Kew Gardens. Fame meant nothing to my father, so it was easy for Mr. Dunn to take all the credit.
The bust?
There is a bust of Montague Dunn in the nursery.
A bust? Oh, that old thing. Further proof of that outrageous ego.
This guy is lying.
But why in that room in particular?
Oh, I don't know. It has always been there.
It is strange, because I recovered a fragment of the bust inside the Colonial Collection Room.
Really? Oh, well, so I am mistaken. It ought to have been removed during the cleanup. This room is so small.
Do you know who moved it?
I have no idea. Surely Mr. Dunn requested it. Do you have any more questions like this? Because fragments of rock are not my responsibility.
Evidently. Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
Albert.
I perceive that you are passionate about the Royal Navy.
Passionate? No, not really. I like ships, that is all.
Are you quite sure? You do not seem to be so interested in plants.
It's difficult, that's all. My future is here. It has never been about anything else.
And yet I know that the Royal Naval College rejected your application.
Ah, you truly are as clever as they say. Yes, that's correct. And in fact, my father was strongly against the idea. He did his best to ruin my plans.
I'm just mentioning right
although
now,
I
guys.
almost did succeed. But my dreams were shattered, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, young
poor
man.
guy.
We shall see you again soon.
Maybe it's time to go to Baker Street. Because we have a lot of things to do at Baker Street. We gotta get Toby. We gotta find the plant and stuff. Ada? Uh-oh. 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 Did the game froze? Oh no. The game froze. Hello? Well, I guess I just gotta open the game again. It went cuckoo. The game went cuckoo. Let's go to chatting for a bit. The game went cuckoo. It's totally like dead like right now. Oh no. Oh no, what am I supposed to do? How? The game died and I can't. Oh no. Oh no. I can't even use Task Manager. Help! Uh-oh. What am I supposed to do now? With the game dying on me. Wait. The game died on me, guys. It's died. It's dead. Uh-oh. This is not good. And it will not close. Now, how am I supposed to deal with this thing? No! I don't even know, guys. I don't even. Do I like have to restart? Is I can't. Uh-oh. I don't even know how to fix this thing now. This isn't good. This is so not good. Guys? I think I might have to restart. I think I might have to restart. No? Yeah, I think so. Because it's not working. I might just go restart for a bit. Because I can turn it off and I can't do anything else except because it's like taking everything. So I'm gonna just BRB. Well, just restart. The game died and I can't do anything else. Game died. Yeah, I get. So I will just leave you guys here for a bit. BRB. I am here now. The game is pretty okay now. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna just switch the game scene. There. Is it appearing already for you guys? No, not yet. There you go. We're back. We live. We live, guys. We live. Man. I don't know why it suddenly died. And then, like, the other monitor where the game is currently playing, I cannot do anything. Like, I Alt F4, I open Task Manager, but Task Manager opens in that window, in that monitor, so I can't do anything. So I had no choice but to restart. But yeah, let's continue. I wonder where it's saved with the auto save. Come on, auto save. Do your thing for me. I got scared. I thought it got broken again. Apparently an application just opened. Oh, come on. We
Mr.
gotta
Hamish,
repeat this
someone
thing
from-
again.
Family? No. I'm the only one with a passion for botany. Oh, I don't know. It has always been there.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
We repeat the thing again.
It's difficult, that's all. My future is here. It has never been about anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
Please do not go crazy on me this time. Please. Please, game. I'm begging thee. Load properly. And don't go cuckoo on me. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay, now we go. Oh. Oh, wow. We got so many things. Candle, Divine Syndicate, Club.
Here it is.
Found it.
And here is the Divine Syndicate's... This is...
Wait, there was a Jack the Ripper thing, right? Can I read the Jack the Ripper?
That is not the one I need.
Aww.
That is not the one I need.
Well, if it's not Hemlock
That is
Seed,
not the one I need.
it should be something here. Nope, it's not that one. Maybe Encyclopedia? Yeah, I think so. Plant. Exotic plants. That is correct. I thought we can read the Jack the Ripper. I wanted to be able to read it, but we're not able to. Whew. Symbol of the broken pot. Divine Syndicate.
Here it is.
Okay. Exhibition pot. Symbols and... London garden supplies. Oh, Seymour's garden.
Here it is.
Okay, we found it. And then... Oh, we can do analysis thing.
Come on, Toby. We have some work for you to do. Let us go to Kew Gardens.
Yeah, Toby time, guys. The Toby time. Which is pretty good. I miss Toby. What else? Okay. Toby time. Oh, there's one more. There's one more case, and then we have finished the game. Aww. No more detectiving. Now let's go to the Divine Syndicate some other time. But for now, we go to Kew Gardens first. Because we have Toby. We are Toby once again afterwards. Not for this game, at least. Yeah, we could probably read the Jack the Ripper game. Man. Do not lag. Do not lag, because I am scared that the thing like that might happen again. I don't want it to crash again. No, guys.
Let us take Toby to the laboratory. He will pick up...
Toby. Toby. Toby.
Search, Toby. Search.
Search, Toby. Search. Toby can search. La 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 la. That looked creepy. Like I was over here when I looked like up like that. I thought it was a person. The way Toby runs though is very slow. But it's okay. Let's go, Toby, go! Go, Toby, go! Go, Toby, go! Go, Toby, go! Toby, go! Toby, go! I like Toby though. Does Toby appear in the other games as well? No? Let's go, dig up some stuff.
Congratulations, Toby. Now let us see what you have found. Brave Toby.
The
best
best
nose
nose
in the British Empire.
Yeah, he might be an old doggo. That's why he's so slow.
This is the bottle that was used in the laboratory. It was buried here. There is
Chemical
still some liquid
solution.
remaining in the bottle, with gold flakes. A tiny caterpillar. Not surprising to see one in a garden, but at the bottom of a bottle.
Caterpillar? Why is there caterpillar? I honestly don't know. Fetch Toby! We've done with the fetch Toby. Maybe we could use this thing to, you know, examine it on our analysis table. Yeah, I think so. Off to Baker Street we go. I want to know now if Toby appears in the other games. Is he like a beagle? A very fat beagle? Because beagles are, you know, usually not that chunky. He is chunky, but he's adorable
Oh dear,
chunky.
Toby. I wasn't aware that you were Watson's new literary...
Analysis
Let us
time.
determine just what we have found here. Let us pour liquid from the bottle into a test tube to perform an analysis.
Okay.
This...
Pipette. 4. Okay. Now what am I supposed to do? Burn it.
A colorless, water-based liquid. Quite a strong floral aroma.
Holmes?
Oh,
What are you doing?
It has a bitter taste.
What if it's poisonous?
Did you ever see poison stored in enormous jars like that? Anyway,
There is
there is
doctor.
a doctor nearby.
So, what do you think it is?
It is some kind of organic compound.
He just
Let us
thinks that it
vaporize
just
the
like
liquid
that,
and see
guys.
what happens.
Gas burner.
Let us determine just what we have found here. Let us determine... Small colorless crystals. Colorless, tiny crystals that are soluble in water, with a floral smell and a bitter taste. Watson, could you pass me that small bottle, please?
Of course. Here you are. Holmes, do you know what it is?
Wagner's reagent. There was a label on the bottle that you passed to me.
No, Holmes, I meant the bottle that we found.
Let me add the reagent and see if there is any sediment, and then I shall tell
I'm
you.
so annoyed with the burner. Can we turn that off?
I need to take...
Because it's like, it's wasting fuel or oil. Oh, it turns red.
Red sediment, just as I suspected. This liquid is of organic origin. It contains some alkaloid. Most likely it is unstable, and that is why there is a quantity of gold dust to prevent contamination. This mixture is probably a fertilizer. Someone was carrying out unusual experiments in the
He just
garden's
drank
laboratory.
some fertilizer thing. Oh. That's a good idea. Anything else we can do? Nope, we gotta go to the Divine Syndicate, I guess. We don't have Toby now. No. No more Toby.
This place is beautiful.
Oh.
Holmes. Its atmosphere is remarkably soothing.
Let us find someone who could help us.
Can we just stay here? I wanna stay here. Like, look at how pretty the place is. Man. I cannot go back. Alan? Bell? No. Thing. Broken
Fragments
pieces.
of a flower pot. It fell down here. A fragment of a flower pot.
Something hidden.
The Kew Gardens symbol.
Oh. They switched pots. They switched the Syndicate pot to the Kew Garden pot. Why though? Why? Let's talk to the mister over here. Mister! A guru. Or is your name Guru?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock...
I am exalting the sap. A while can you wait? From the trace of elements and moreover from the quality of the ambient geotropism it depends. Therefore, please, mind my gravitropism. Its balance. Do not disturb.
Disturbed is most definitely the word.
There. Completed is the symbiosis. Welcomed you are. To introduce myself, I am the Green Grand Mystic.
Okay.
The Green Grand Mystic himself.
This is me. Who am I speaking to?
We are two gentlemen who are extremely interested in the vegetation philosophy that is advocated by this establishment.
Listening to you, I am.
Okay. The tattoo, obviously. See? Fingertip calluses. Burn mark. Uh-oh.
We should like to take a look around, to immerse ourselves in the wisdom that emanates from here.
It is a school of anastomosis, the divine scholastic syndicate for vegetation veneration and meditation. You may say, the divine syndicate, glory to the eukaryotic. Only true devotees, those whose hearts are ready to spermatophize in sharing of knowledge,
Okay.
are permitted to physically enter our vegetable kingdom and its wisdom. And to be permitted, you must earn it. Yes.
Okay. You know the Kew
Do
Gardens?
you have friends at Kew Gardens?
None. Not worthy they are.
Oh no, not that. Oops. Sorry.
Do you have...
None. Not worthy they are.
Do we have enough? Is it the... Oh, the Kew Garden symbol.
Nevertheless, we have seen Kew Gardens flower pots in your yard. How could they happen to be there?
What? Our sacred place you permitted yourself to search.
Sacrilege.
No, really now. There was a theft of plants at Kew Gardens a matter of days ago, and we believe the pots we found here may be connected with it. Please tell us, were you involved?
No. Those plants were ours. They had stolen them from us.
Oh.
How so?
Their director, Dump, I believe.
Done.
Yes, that's what I said. He borrowed
I don't know
from
what that
us
accent
3 of
is.
our sisters
Super.
for the exhibition at his green fly
I
infested
don't know.
gardens. But he never gave them back to us. Excuses and imbecility. So we went in and saved them.
I see. So, if you stole those rare plants from them, then it means... Ah, I get it. Bravo.
No, we did not steal. We saved. Well, as a matter of fact, we were unable to find our 3 plants.
I beg your pardon. And yet
The
you took
detective
all of
thing
the
is
exotic
good.
plants from the stand.
They had disappeared.
The
It was the
detective is
least we
good.
could do. They stole our sisters, and so we stole theirs.
Okay, I'm ready.
Green Grand Mystic, we are ready to become devotees and gain access to your temple.
What is the name of our Lord, our God King?
I think we can find it here. One, the God King.
Our God King's name is Treewan, Green Grand Mystic.
Oh la, good.
Thank you.
I pray you to taste our fertilizer substance. From the burdens of life, it helps
He just
to free
tasted the fertilizer.
But of course.
raw sap.
Oh.
It is near the entrance.
I feel like it's the same one that he tasted.
We will leave you to your meditation.
I have a feeling it's the same one that he tasted. Dagong. I have a feeling your feeling is correct. Okay, enough playing with the gong. Where's the raw sap that we can taste? Is it over here?
That should be the raw sap that the Green Grand Mystic spoke of.
Uh-oh. I don't even know. Here we go, guys.
This is rather delicious, and of an
Okay.
excellent quality.
My word, Holmes. Their sap is like a form of cocaine.
Be careful, Holmes. I'll talk to that weird guy later. Benefactors.
The list of plant friends and benefactors, lawyers, well-known manufacturers, political leaders.
Okay. That is the Trawan God King.
This door is locked.
But I can try to open it. Oh, here we go again with the opening thing. Oop. Okay. Uh-huh, that thing is different. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Check it out. Over here. There. Ah, we got it! Hello! Double check my notes. Yes, we gotta make sure we get it properly, you know? We might make a mistake. We don't want that. We don't want to make a mistake.
This must be Triwan, the Divine Syndicate's god.
3.
You
Hello.
came to make a donation? Glory to Triwan!
Okay. Oh, look! That's a reflection, right? Caterpillars.
Caterpillars. They are raised as food for certain plants. Let's take them.
We took all of them. We took all of them caterpillars.
A tropical plant. Nothing of interest.
Ah, yes, I am correct. Venus
A
flytrap.
tropical plant.
What do you mean? Not of interest, huh? It's a Venus flytrap. Another. Do not touch. We gotta feed them with
A tropical
a tropical plant. Nothing of interest.
a tropical
A tropical plant. Nothing of interest. So why can I interact with them if it's nothing of interest?
These 3 plants are identical to the ones shown at the exhibition. I shall take them.
I just they took them just like that. Holmes, are we gonna get in trouble? No, it's just a the monocle is different from the magnifying glass, Ariel. The monocle is just for what do you call this? For style. For style. So like we have like a glasses, it makes us look, smart. That's why we have the monocle. Oriel. He took the caterpillars and the plants just like that. I guess it's Kung Fu Showdown. No, Super, no. No. It's dark. I can't see. I can't see.
These instruments are used for smoking opium.
Okay.
This substance is an alkaloid, the same as in the bottle we found in the bushes at Kew Gardens. This cabinet is full of chemicals. They are the same as the ones we found in the laboratory at Kew Gardens. That would be enough to perform the most difficult of chemical experiments. A vast amount of opium.
Oh wow, so many. Wow. 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 Okay. Relax. Poisoning. Oh no, it's not that. There's so many things. Deadly plants stolen. Gun was trapped. Poisoning. White and poisoning, deadly plant. Oh, it's not the deadly plants as well. Precious ingredients instead. Okay. White study. White and done. Oh no, not. Oh, white studies and white family. Huh? Not. Weren't they the ones who stole the thing? Moving around. It's moving around. I am so annoyed. Ah. I think that's good for now. Like stole everything. Oh, the syndicate. Oh wow, that was so fast.
Perfect, Watson. We can begin our experiment.
Oh, time to head back to Baker Street for the experimentation. Okay, continue. Analysis. Watson, what are you doing with my bees?
I
don't know.
imagine that one of these plants would be capable of releasing a toxic vapor. I need to find out exactly how it could be done. I shall begin now. Watson, if you are at all optimistic to have dinner this evening, then I'd recommend that you put on the gas mask.
Toby!
My word! It shot a spike at me after I stabbed it with a pin. I imagined that its reaction would be ferocious if I increased the strength of my attack.
Oh, it did.
It appears no reaction. My word! It shot us. This plant becomes inactive after being drenched with alkaloid. It appears to open after being soaked with alkaloid.
Can I poke you now? Oh, wow.
It closed again. I believe I saw a small cloud of gas. I wonder what secrets this plant is hiding. Perhaps if we...
Okay. Time to agitate it. No.
It appears to open.
Here's a caterpillar for you.
I find the behavior of predators utterly fascinating.
Oh.
How interesting. What a strong and effective defensive mechanism. I am interested in what might occur if the prickly plant should shoot at it.
This thing.
It closed again. I believe I saw a small... I wonder what... I am interested. This plant becomes inactive after being drenched with... It appears...
Oi! Oi! I was supposed to put caterpillar already.
My word. It shot. This plant seems to have had no... This... This plant seems... Toxic gas with spores. Extraordinary.
There we go. What are these monsters? They're plants.
The
Toxic
plants would
plants.
be capable of killing only if they were directly next to the victim and stimulated at precisely the right moment.
Let us take our caterpillars to the
I don't know
colonial
why.
collection room.
I don't know why
We may
Holmes
see
is
things
doing
more
stuff like
clearly
this.
there.
You know.
It is too early, Watson. Our suspects will be there. Let us investigate Kew Gardens one more time.
So
and
there's
ask
like
some
super
questions.
and there's super. There's super and super. Things we can do here. So we gotta leave again. Bye, Toby. The best
Oh
knows.
dear, Toby. I wasn't aware that you were
in,
Watson's new literary agent.
go to Kew Gardens again. I saw a thing. In. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Hey, mister. Oh, wrong move.
Can you tell me if you saw Mr. Montague Dunn on the day of his death?
Yes, of course. I met him, and we went to see Albert, his son, at around 9:30. He appeared quite calm.
You'd think Super is the knockoff, but Super is actually the evil clone.
What were you doing on the morning of the accident?
After paying multiple visits to Albert, I had a little talk with Miss White. Then I returned to my
Okay.
desk to complete some paperwork. Suddenly I observed that Mr. Dunn was not feeling well, so I ran immediately to fetch Albert. I clearly remember that it was around 10:30, for I was late that morning.
Thank you,
Okay.
Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
Need to talk to you, Albert. What
Your
were you
father's
doing?
death does seem highly suspicious. What were your movements here on that day?
Suspicious. Well, I was working in the seed house, taking care of Lysa something, or Lear Pontus, or... No, wait. Ah, these Latin names. And I spent so many hours trying to memorize them.
Did you see your father that day?
Yes, he came here with Mr. Hamish for his weekly visit. There was nothing unusual about that.
And then?
Nothing. They stepped out to the backyard. It was perhaps 20 minutes before 10 o'clock. Then about 10 minutes later, I saw my father heading for the dry tropics room while Mr. Hamish returned here.
Okay. Other people's
And
activities.
Mr. Hamish and Miss White, what were they both doing that morning?
Mr. Hamish visited me a couple of times. I also saw him returning from talking with Miss White, and that was at 10 minutes past 10. But then he ran back here to me to tell me that my father was feeling unwell. We hurried across to the water lily room, and I found my father lying dead on the floor.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
Now time to talk to the lady. Come on, Holmes, run faster. I think we're about to finish this
Seed.
case, so we can finish it today, maybe. Oh, what you
Can you tell
doing
me
on the
what
day of
Mr.
the
Dunn
death?
was doing upon the day of his death?
I can, but there is nothing very special to say. I was in the laboratory when I saw Mr. Dunn heading towards me. Tuesday is the day of his weekly visit. It was supposed to be at 9, but he was 10 minutes late, as usual.
Uh-huh.
And then?
Well, he came in to say good morning. Then I saw him spend 2 or 3 minutes by the plants outside the laboratory. After that, he ran out in the direction of the nursery, where Mr. Hamish was working.
My legs
He
are
was
dying.
always in a rush during the inspection, you see. I
Okay.
would pity anyone who stood in his way.
Time of death.
And that was the last time you saw him?
Yes. I stayed in the laboratory until 20 minutes to 11, when I heard the cries of Albert and Mr. Hamish from the large glass house. I joined them as soon as I could, for I knew that something must be very wrong.
What exactly were you doing in the laboratory?
I was recording an experiment for my thesis. I only stopped my work once when Mr. Hamish visited me briefly around 10 o'clock.
You say you were recording an experiment when the tragedy occurred. Might I listen to
The
the
thing
roll?
in the phonograph?
Certainly, please do. You will find it in the laboratory. It is number 320.
Thank you, miss.
Sometime later.
Everyone has gone, Holmes. The way is clear.
This is it, huh? Okay, and then I just fast forwarded it because it's
When
too
Montague
slow.
Dunn was standing close by the plants, the caterpillars were released and
In
caused
the
the
vent.
deadly spores to activate. Panicking, and likely already half asphyxiated, Montague Dunn started back and knocked over the bust. He rushed to the door, but it was locked. He had to force it open with his shoulder. We already know the outcome. Montague Dunn collapsed and died not far from the pool. Well, it is time to perform our experiment on the ventilation system.
I think I know what now. Gotta place the
The
caterpillars.
caterpillars could only fall from the ventilation duct. Our caterpillars are in place. I'll activate the ventilation system so that they fall down. Watson, stay here and observe.
All right, Holmes.
And you can clearly see it from the other guy's, room. The nursery area. Or you can, take a peek over there.
The power... The engine cannot be stopped. The engine... The ventilation system is working.
Right? What about it then? Oh, but you also need...
Excellent. This ventilation fan is working. Let us see if I can activate the other one.
You gotta follow this thing. So far. Then you can see it, open the window.
We can see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room.
See, we can see Watson over there.
Perfect. Now I just need to find Watson to check...
Watson, just here. Don't even need to go near
works
him.
Perfectly, Holmes. Bravo. Now, if you could just help me to get rid of these caterpillars.
Perfect. Now
in
we
with the
know how the
caterpillars?
murder of Montague Dunn was carried out, by activating both Albert's and Mr. Hamish's fans.
But only from Mr. Hamish's workplace would it be possible to see when Montague Dunn entered the Colonial Collection Room.
No more clues, so we found all of the clues. Now it's time to connect stuff. Is not involved, then partial theft. Open that thing, but we will not do that. But Albert doesn't have any experiences, so he doesn't even know that. In White's situation, disagreement maybe here. White's knowledge. And White killed Dunn. Okay, how many conclusions do we have? 3 as of now. Then we still have what's his name? Dunn was poisoned, Seth not involved, Hamish's motive, and then Hamish's opportunity. White's lack of experience. White's situation, disagreement, partial theft, lack of experience. Hamish is guilty. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. It's automatic that he's guilty? Ooh.
Let's go to Scotland Yard.
Okay. Kew Gardens, here we come. I mean, not the Kew Gardens. Scotland Yard. Just went from Kew Gardens. Hello.
A very good day to you, my friend.
The inspector...
In his office. Oh, I think this is the first time we'll enter his office. Oh, Inspector!
Inspector, I believe that Martin Hamish is guilty of the murder of Montague Dunn.
Aha! I knew it. I'll send the lads around to arrest him.
Very good. I shall wait to hear from you.
Sometime later. We're back to the Kew Gardens? I'm honestly not sure, but maybe? Ah, why is my shoulder aching? So painful.
Inspector, I came here as quickly as I could.
Martin Hamish is in the large glass house. There's no need to hurry.
Why? Glass house, is this one? No. Yeah, I think in the middle.
Ha.
Holmes, my God!
Yes, we found him like that.
Our messing around with the ventilation system didn't go unnoticed. Mr. Hamish realized that we knew.
Inspector, could you arrange the body, please? I should like to examine it.
Oh, wow.
The mark around the neck is very visible. He died instantly.
Holmes, his left shoe is unique. This anomaly is often a characteristic of...
A club foot. Bravo, Watson. That is the key element of this case.
Oh. So he will... But is this like a dying letter? No. I don't think so. Life has become a living hell. I find it unbearable, then deserve to die, but I cannot forgive myself for having his blood upon my hands. We Hamishes seem to have always fallen victim to our circumstances, and I find myself to be no exception. I must atone, and I shall do so now, here and now. Farewell.
What should...
Holmes, don't look at me like that.
He has a club foot, so it's impossible. Was unable to run due to the tibial torsion on his club foot. Therefore, we should find out if he had sufficient time to lock the door of the colonial collection room and activate the ventilation system. Did he have an accomplice? He might have. Discuss with Lestrade the possible impact of new clues found on the body of, okay. Hey! Victor!
Something about this rings very oddly.
Why do you say that, Mr. Holmes?
Why? Because of Mr. Hamish's club foot. Oh, I deserve to be kicked from here to Charing Cross. I should have noticed it.
But, Mr. Holmes, I can't see why.
No, I don't suppose you do. You must recall that Mr. Dunn was locked inside the Colonial Collection Room by the murderer.
Yes.
If it was Mr. Hamish, he would have had to run up to his workplace to trigger the fan situated above it, taking into consideration the condition of his foot.
Well, it is still possible.
If he has an accomplice.
Perhaps, but it is rather strange that such a person as Mr. Hamish decided to base his plan on the speed of his gait.
You mean to say that somebody helped him?
So the suicide is questionable?
Correct. Yes. Mr. Hamish accuses only himself in his letter, and so the investigation stops.
It was planted
Possibly
by
an accomplice,
someone.
Then? That idea had not occurred to me, Mr. Holmes.
I have another idea, Inspector. Thanks to the testimony that we have collected, we are able to rebuild the events as they took place that day.
With a timeline, such as we did in the Jack the Ripper
Jack
case.
the Ripper case.
Precisely.
You're
The map at the
welcome.
entrance of Kew Gardens should
Good
help us
morning.
with our timeline.
We're about to finish this,
Let us analyze the
thingy.
facts and statements, so that we may recreate the events of that morning.
Uh-huh. Right topic. What time did he go there? After 10 minutes, so... 10? No, wait. Here. 9:40, then 10. Okay, they separated and then... Miss White is talking to Martin Hamish in the... Okay. With conversation with Miss White at 10 o'clock. Until 10:45. One? Oh. It says 10 o'clock, so 10? 10:40. Are they all at the same time? Martin Hamish returns after talking to Miss White, so 10:10. Yeah. Albert saw Hamish return from visiting White, so it's 10:10 as well. Now, this thing. $10:30. There. Huh.
Let us summarize. Montague Dunn was poisoned inside the Colonial Collection Room. He forced open the door, which means that someone locked him inside there at 10:20. Martin Hamish was last seen at 10:10. This means that he has approximately 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room. Given that he was club-footed, it is doubtful. Albert also has 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room, which is quite enough time. Miss White was last seen at 10 o'clock, which means that she had approximately 20 minutes to lock the door. More than enough time.
Yeah.
Perfect, Watson. Now, let us ascertain who
What? Do I need to just connect them? Okay, now let's just Albert is not involved. Let's connect some clues first. So there are so many conclusions. So let's go. Done was poisoned. Sec not involved. Opportunity. Hamish is guilty. Albert's lack of thingy. Albert's motive. Theft and murder. Partial theft. Hamish acted alone. Albert is not involved. White is not involved. White situation, disagreement, lack of experience. Hamish did it alone, though I doubt it, but let's just get that thing. Now, what about if Albert is involved? Albert is an accomplice. That's the other one. Now, Albert is not involved, and then White is involved. I think it's White. Because she also has a motive, because he was planning to let her go. Oh yeah, I think she's the one. So, I doubt it's Albert. So, most likely it is. Margaret White was Martin Hamish accomplice in killing Montague Dunn. Yes. Her professional ambition and personal situation has been damaged by the breakup with Dunn. No. We condemn. Hello, Lamu! Hiya! Good night! We're about to end anyway, because we're just finishing this last case for now. Well, this is not the last case, but we're just finishing this case. And then the last case is probably next time, so time to condemn Miss White. Wait. Miss White is a dangerous woman very capable of carrying out an elaborate murder for monetary gain. She flirted with Dunn's son, Albert, and later pushed Martin Hamish to suicide. She deserves the rope. Hello, Gonzo!
But Holmes, how can you be certain that we'll find Miss White here?
It is obvious, Watson. Just use your brain.
I am
Use
using
your
it.
brain.
I do use it.
Now that the rope has tightened around Martin Hamish, Miss White must act to erase all traces of her implication. After the suicide of her accomplice, there is one final trace remaining.
Yes, the plant.
The deadly plants of the Divine Syndicate. She will be there.
Very good. Shall we go?
Just one moment. Now listen to me, Watson. I shall see her alone. You will conceal yourself behind her, quietly.
Whatever are you planning?
Nothing spectacular. The impulses of women have always been a mystery to me. But she is a bold one, and so we must be cautious.
Okay.
All right. You can count on me, Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, good day to you.
You do not seem surprised, Miss White.
Well, I was expecting you.
Not for too long, I believe. So please tell me, as it is still unclear, who planned the murder? Was it you?
You were wrong, Mr. Holmes.
It was Martin Hamish, then. You managed to convince him to take on a more prominent role.
But she was the one who planned it.
You could not be further from the truth.
You think that you can fool me?
You don't care what I think.
It is difficult to care about someone who is capable of
That is
pushing a
true.
man to his suicide. It is over, Miss White. The police will be here any minute.
Over, perhaps. One moment you were here, and the next, you were on the other side.
The other side? No! Stop! I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
Don't come any closer.
Please remain calm. We can help
Then
Not one step further. Don't try to stop me.
Watson.
Stop this foolishness. You cannot truly want to die.
No, it's too late.
Oh, Watson. Nice job, Watson.
Well done,
Ace,
Watson.
no.
She was not faking.
Miss White, you have no right to take your own life.
Yeah, you have no right.
Dr. Watson? Did you just save me? Or worse?
Yes, I think. Yep. Accept decision. Yes. Severe judge. Ah. But we have to. After all the things that she did, she wanna escape it just like that? Nah, lady, nah. The game died again. It died. It died. Why does it keep dying? No, 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 no. Earlier it was well, it hanged, and now it died. It crashed, and it it suddenly closed on its own. This game. Why is it like this? Now okay. At least we're at the last part now. I
Where are
just
you
want to
going,
talk to
Holmes?
Toby
Have you been
again.
invited somewhere?
We have been invited, Watson,
We have. Where to?
to the Baker Street Irregulars' annual dinner. They sent us an
Oh.
invitation. It is on the table.
A dinner. How could those street urchins afford anything like that? I can't understand your interest in them, Holmes. They're dirty. They wouldn't hesitate to steal your wallet. They...
Watson, you should
I
be
didn't know, Ace.
excited. It is a secret dinner. Its location changes every year. Read the menu. Sounds mouth-watering.
All right. We, the secret police of Baker Street, invite you, Sherlock Holmes,
And
and
Doctor.
Dr. Watson to our annual dinner. Menu, entree, frozen rat head salad. Is this a joke?
Not at all. Pray continue.
Main course, sow's udder in Danny Nutcracker's way. Ah, sounds disgusting, Holmes. Hedgehog goulash. street turnips in homemade juice, and it goes on.
Ah, I can hear them on the stairs now.
Or we can't go there. We can't eat that.
Watson, you'll hurt the feelings of those poor children. We have to go.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
It is fine, Mrs. Hudson.
Mr. Holmes!
Wiggins, Dr. Watson is getting ready. He will be delighted to join us. You don't look well, my young man. Is there something wrong?
Is it
Don't
cancelled?
tell me the dinner is cancelled.
Mr. Holmes is my brother Leighton. He's in a prison cell. They say he's killed 2 men.
Oh.
You have to help us, Mr. Holmes, because I know he didn't do it.
Where is he now?
From what I've heard, they took him to the yard, and they gave him a good beating already. You know what they're like. They'll hang him.
Oh
They
no.
won't look any further.
Holmes,
Especially
we
there's a
have
pool.
to help him.
And forget about the dinner? Wiggins, I'll take the case.
You're fantastic, Mr. Holmes. I'll be waiting for you at the crime scene. You'll be there, right?
I got
It's on Half
fudge.
Moon Street in Whitechapel.
Very well.
Look at our bestie, our best boy.
Hello, Toby. All you
Oh,
need now
dog
is a shawl
fancier.
and a mock
Interact with
cap, and
Toby in
you can
every
be
case.
Mrs. Hudson's younger sister. Hello, Toby.
Holmes, poor little...
He's still staring. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for now. That game crashed a lot. It crashed a lot. Like, it hanged one time, it got frozen, and then it crashed. Like, oof. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you for hanging out with me and having fun with me. Thank you. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for the dono as well, Tamraid. And yeah, thank you for being here. I hope you guys, had a wonderful day. For those people who already, rested, I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Oh, and hello, Ancient One. And then, just a gentle reminder for each and every one of you to always please don't forget to take good care of yourselves by eating healthily, staying hydrated with water, and maintaining a consistent sleep schedule. But most of all, taking good care of yourselves, not just physically, but also mentally and emotionally, guys. Do not forget. Yeah, there's only one more case. We'll do that next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm not sure if the girls have already, started their stream, but if they have, go ahead. Go spend some time with them. Go watch them. I think they're gonna be playing Minecraft, but I'm not sure if they're gonna be moving it because I don't think they're online yet. But yeah. So yes, guys, I hope you will continue to have a wonderful day or night. If you need to wake up early tomorrow, don't stay up too late and go rest up because you need energy and you need your body to get well rested. So yeah. And once again, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for always making streaming and playing games much more fun and enjoyable for me. So I'ma go, rest up now, guys. And don't forget to rest up and have a wonderful day or night to each and every one of you. And I'll see you guys on our next stream. Bye, everyone. See ya.